Daddy live.
Okay, we're live here. Hello, everybody. Bug Pop here. We're in Wetaskiwin today. Ryan, Norman, myself, we've got a day off today, and this morning it was raining again. Raining all last night, and we got nothing to do. We can't fly the drone. We can't do much, and so Norm had the big idea to go to Wetaskiwin again. We went out here and we had some brunch at the Castle. Is it Castle Restaurant? What's it, Red? It's the Castle Restaurant? Castle something restaurant. We had a really big meal there. I'm so full. I'm going to have to go on a diet for a couple of days to get rid of the calories. I ordered a double burger there, and it came, and you wouldn't believe it. It came and it was about 8 inches tall. They had to put a steak knife through it. Normally, when you get something like that, like a finger food, they'll put a small little toothpick or a plastic pick, maybe, maximum 2 inches long or something. They had to put a literal steak knife through this burger to hold it together. So it was huge. 2 big patties, pickle on the top. It had all the fixings, like some sort of onion ring that's on there. Yeah, that's what we do. We just blah, blah, boo, bing. Ryan, you crazy dude. Anyway, I'm going to get this intro done so we can get going here and talk about what we're really going to talk about. So let me finish here. So anyway, this meal is just huge, and we'd highly recommend, if you're ever in Wetaskiwin, go to this place called the Castle Restaurant. Doesn't look like much on the outside. It's an old building. It might have been a Wendy's or a McDonald's or something in the past. They got a fairly small dining room, but the food is amazing. It all tastes homemade, and it's really, really good. Norm had a big steak. Ryan had some matzo sticks, and we had some chicken wings. Everything was delicious. Anyway, so we just finished having lunch there, and we thought, well, what are we going to do today? And then I said, well, why don't we just do a live stream? We've got some things we can talk about. And maybe we could do a reminder to people about the big event that's happening tomorrow on YouTube. Does everybody know about that? It's Ridley Scott, he's a famous director and all that kind of stuff. He is been commissioned by YouTube to take a day in 2020 and make a feature film about it. So they're asking everyone who is interested and on YouTube platform to record their day and then submit their clips to YouTube. And if Ridley Scott finds that he can fit some of your stuff in there, then that's what he's going to do. He's going to patch a whole lot of everybody's information together and hopefully get kind of a glimpse of what one day in 2020 is all about. So it could be an interesting project. I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're going to try and be live as much as possible tomorrow because I don't have any storage room. So we're going to try and get as much material and then maybe take out some of the best things that happen that we could submit for this project, and hopefully we could be a part of it. I think it's going to be an epic thing to be a part of. So I'd encourage everybody to check that out. I don't think you have to go live to be a part of this. You just have to film something in your day and submit it to YouTube. And they have one section they're asking everybody to do, and they've got 4 questions that they want you to answer or interview people and get the answer to. And I don't remember the 4 questions. The 2 that kind of stick in my mind right now. Yeah, there's my mind again, right? Ryan, help me out here. There's 4 questions. Remember I told you yesterday? Do you remember that? Or are you not answering? Are you?
9.
Yeah, but I don't want to read. I just want to talk.
Okay.
Do you remember what I said? 4 questions. One was, what's in your pocket?
What's in your pocket? What are you afraid of?
What are you afraid of?
And deep, dark secrets.
I don't think they want deep, dark secrets.
Yeah, I don't know. That's only...
Those are the 2 that I remembered that I told Ryan about. So one of the questions was, what's in your pocket? That was the 4th question. And the only one I can recall off the top of my head without trying to research that again was, what are you afraid of? So it's time for some candid... I can't. You can't do that. Ning ning. You can't have the volume up when we're live. That's really irritating. Don't do that. It's not funny. Anyway, so check it out. I think you got to go to the YouTube blog. I think there's a YouTube blog site. But if you do a little bit of research on YouTube, you can find out more information about how to be involved in this amazing project that's going to be happening. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, Saturday,
How you like
July 25th. Yeah, that looks
it?
great.
Make it bigger, hey?
Okay, dude. Yeah, that looks great. So anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow on the channel here. And so with that out of the way, we're in Wetaskiwin here. We don't live here, but we got some good restaurants, and they're not that far from where we live.
น้องกระปอม said สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
Mr. Beautiful Mustache.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that beautiful muktak. We're in it's nice to see you, Kapom. Thank you for joining us here today again. You're one of our best customers, best supporter. We appreciate you. I don't mean customers. I always say customers because Mom's always talking about customers. I got to get my lingo correct here. It's one of our best supporters here on YouTube. He's the guy that wrote 3 songs for Ming Ming and talk about our family travels and my beautiful muktak. But anyway, maybe we can start talking about that. We're in the restaurant today and we're just goofing around, and Ryan got really silly, and Mom was start talking about
You don't have to watch it now.
my muktak,
You
as
can
she
play
calls it.
again.
But anyway, how that all came about was with the COVID-19, none of us have really gotten a professional haircut. I haven't had a haircut for I don't know how long. I didn't get one before COVID-19, and I just let myself go crazy, and even my facial hair has been kind of crazy from time to time. But my wife, she threatened me the other day. She said, if you don't do something with that muktak, it's going to affect our marriage. We might not be married very much longer. So I said, what are you talking about? Muktak. Well, because she's Thai, she has difficulty with some English pronunciation. So, well, I think she means mustache, but she calls it a muktak. So she doesn't like my muktak. So I always cite Kapom in regards to my muktak, because he even wrote a song about my beautiful muktak. So it's kind of my trademark now. I can't get rid of this beautiful muktak. So
you choose your channel beside your wife?
do I choose my channel beside my wife? Oh, let me think about that for a day or two. I have to think of all the ramifications about whether I choose my mustache and beard over my wife's and my marriage.
Mustache and beard.
Ryan says go with mustache and beard.
It's not worth it. She's trying to trick you.
Ryan says she's trying to trick me. It's not worth it.
I think they can hear me just fine.
I don't know, maybe, but we want to make sure they understand what you say too. Because you're kind of muffled back there.
Oh yeah.
I can hardly hear you back there.
Oh yeah.
That's better.
Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Really loud.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
loud. Anyway, so we're in the restaurant there, a little while ago, and so we started talking about muktaks, and I said to Ryan, I said, Ryan, I said this is kind of crazy, but there's a lot of different styles of beards, mustaches, facial hair, and it's kind of interesting because like there's the Fu Manchu, right? That's a kind of everyone knows what a Fu Manchu is.
No.
It's kind of it's like a traditional Asian mustache where it's like long and skinny. You see like an aged guru, or not really, I don't know if they call them gurus in China, but a wise old man in China, he'd have a Fu Manchu.
Or a
A
sensei.
thin, long mustache.
Or a sensei.
So there's different styles. That's one style that some people sport even now. Some people, they have the handlebar sideburns, handlebar mustache, like I think that was called. It's called a handlebar mustache. Back in early days in North America, you'd see these guys. They grow their mustache really long, and in the corners, they would wax. They would wax it up so it would stay. Sometimes you see these guys. It's kind of curling on both sides of their face. They twist it up so it's like sticks there like that. So like it looks like handlebars if you were walking towards them or walking from behind if it was long enough, like bicycle handlebars. So So that's another type of mustache they got. You got the big bushy ones. You know, some guys are blessed with a lot of facial hair. Like I like.
Why you said the breast?
I like facial hair. It's blessed. Like you take a look at that Steve, Camping with Steve guy. He's got a really thick beard and mustache. Like it's not like a boy. You know, you're a boy, you're 14. You're so happy because you got 2 or 3 little wispy hairs there under your nose, and you think, "Look, I'm growing a mustache." Well, you know what? We'll wait for 10 or 15 years. Steve from Camping with Steve, he's got this big, bushy, thick Hungarian-style mustache from the mountains, right? So I've always wished I had facial hair like that. I got kind of like a medium kind of facial hair. It's not too thick and not that impressive, but when Campome said that he loved my beard, it just made my day. So I'm happy with my beard now, and I'm not cutting it. My wife thinks I should have to cut it off. But anyway, other styles of mustaches. You got we'll do a review now. We got the Fu Manchu. We got the Handlebar Mustache. We got the big, full, thick mountain man kind of beard mustache going on. And I said to Ryan, you know what? If I get famous on YouTube, Mr. Buck Bob gets famous on YouTube, maybe I'm going to start a new trend. You got all those different styles, but I never heard of anybody that wore a muck-tack. Wouldn't that be amazing, walking downtown and all of a sudden you start seeing muck-tacks everywhere, like Mr. Buck Bob? I thought that would be crazy.
Family Channel, say hello to you.
Hello, Family Channel. Thank you for joining us here. We're just doing
You come every day.
crazy live stream here. Norm talks too much, but we're going to do it anyway.
She lives in England. She can understand English just fine.
Oh, great. Thank you for joining us here today.
Her name is Pan.
Hi, Pan.
น้องแพน
สวัสดีครับ น้องแพน สวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณครับ Thanks for joining us here. We're just talking about mustaches. We're talking about, we just want to remind everybody about the big YouTube project that's going on tomorrow. Director Ridley Scott is going to cobble a bunch of clips from people who submit their videos to YouTube tomorrow. I think there's a time period after tomorrow. But what they want to do is they want to take a snip of a day in 2020, and tomorrow is going to be the day. So if you want to be a part of it, it's really a great way of getting involved in the YouTube community and hopefully be a part of something that's going to be epic. So you submit your clips to YouTube from just your regular day, whatever you're doing, whether you're staying at home, working in the garden, on the job, on holidays, whatever it is. They want you to film your day and then send it in. And I think it'd be a neat project. So as part of that, I'm planning on doing as much live stream tomorrow as possible. We're just going to do regular things that we normally do. Maybe work in the yard, maybe go fishing. We might get the boat fired up and go for a cruise around the lake. Just see what happens tomorrow, just on our regular day, as if we're going about our normal life. And it'd be kind of nice to have one of our clips put in that feature film. But I think it's going to be cool to be a part of the whole thing. So that's what we're talking about today. Another thing that we're going to talk about is the Seven Dwarfs. That came up when we were having breakfast today, and maybe we'll segue into that. So much in the restaurant, Ryan and I, that Ryan had matzo sticks coming out of his nose, couldn't stop laughing.
That's not true.
But we could still talk about hair and facial hair for a while yet too. Let's talk about facial hair, and then we'll segue into the funny topic too. But anyway, getting back to hair, everybody knows. I think everybody's experienced this crazy hairdo stuff and crazy facial hair because nobody's got access to their barbers for so long, and we're no exception in our family. And Ryan, last night, I think it was last night, he took a shower and he decided his hair was getting too long, and we didn't know what he was up to in there. He's in there a long time.
Gayle Robinson say hey. I don't know if I say night. Oh, this is a DJ Matter.
Hello, DJ. DJ Matter, where?
DJ come with the Gale Robinson.
Oh, okay, right on. Thanks for joining us. We're just yapping today.
His mom account.
Oh, awesome. Thanks for joining us here. We're just yapping today, not much going on, but we got some things we want to talk about. We just talked about that big project tomorrow, so hopefully you found the information there, sent you in the link, and maybe you could think about doing that. I think it'd be a great project to be a part of. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. So anyway, we're talking about hairdos and crazy COVID hairstyles and beard styles and stuff like that.
Love you, guy. He said, love you too.
Thanks, man. We appreciate your support. He's my #1 fan. I appreciate it so much, DJ.
He getting his account now, he said.
Excellent. So anyway, Ryan last night had a shower, and then he thought he was going to take matters in his own hands because he hadn't had a haircut for a while. I cut his hair, I think twice now in my lifetime. The first time I cut his hair, I cut his ear.
Yep.
And he didn't trust me to cut his hair anymore. But that was another weird story. Maybe we'd diverge a little bit on that one.
Family say hi to DJ Matter.
Family says hi to DJ. Maybe you could check out another potential channel you might be interested in, DJ, and you guys can get together and maybe join forces, growing your channels.
This is not the Space Force, is it?
This is not the Space Force. No. This isn't the Space Force at all.
Okay. Just
But
wanted to check.
Space Force. Hey, that's a real thing now, though. Space Force. I think that's good, though. That's kind of timely. Space Force. But anyway, there was the first time I cut Ryan's hair. I was cutting it, and I thought I was doing a really good job. I had a pair of scissors, and they came in a package, the company's name Wall. They shout out to Wall. They're not a sponsor.
Said thank you to Family Channel. She said she will leave it Ranchi.
A lot, so I sure appreciate you dropping by and
No, she's still
spending time with us.
Let it run. She have to do some housework right
okay.
now.
Well, thank you. Thanks so much. So anyway, I should just kind of regress here again and tell you where we're going. We're in Wetaskiwin. We had breakfast, and now we're on the road. We're heading towards Pigeon Lake. It's kind of a popular central Alberta lake. Sometimes they get a lot of problems with blooming, algae bloom, so we don't usually go out here very much, but once in a while we'll just take a drive out here and see what's going on. You got a really nice little town site. It's kind of more laid back.
Some random scissors.
No good like that.
No internet here.
No,
Well, maybe there'll be internet once we get closer out there. Would we have to start it again, or would we just carry
just
on?
let it carry on.
Just let it carry on. All right, I'll just keep on talking. Well, Ryan, you tell your story again, because Mom kind of was talking. I was listening to her.
Just started snipping.
It was kitchen scissors?
It was not kitchen scissors.
I thought it was hair cutting scissors.
No, they were like Band-Aid scissors or something.
Oh, you're kidding. They were like throwaway medical
Oh, it's
scissors.
come back.
Maybe, I don't know.
You used the worst scissors possible then.
No,
I don't-
they were sharp.
They were sharp,
But it was like divoted.
but they have really small. I think those scissors, Ryan, those are for removing sutures.
What are sutures?
What are sutures?
Yeah.
Well, if you.
DJ asked what happened.
What happened?
No internet connection.
Oh, no internet connection. We're heading out west here, and we've got really good internet connection up and down the main highway, but if you get off the highway bit, it's kind of spotty. So are we back now? We're just gonna keep talking. So I think once we get out closer to Pigeon Lake, we'll have good cell service again. We're just running, didn't have any cell service. I don't know if we went into a dip or what happened, but okay, good, we're back. So anyway, Ryan, what kind of scissors are these that you cut your hair with?
They were sharp. They had a pointy tip.
Did it have a pointy tip and then another one side had a hook on it?
Nope.
Oh,
It
okay.
had a pointy tip,
Yeah.
but it was like pointing downwards, like those bottom feeder fish. Their body's straight, but their head is sort of.
Oh, it's kind of like I think those. Yeah, I think you're right. Those you could find in like a first aid kit. They're for cutting somebody if you're going to do CPR, right? You got to have a pair of scissors. What do you call it? Defibrillator machine. You have to cut the shirt or something off, or cut.
ฉัน now you
No connection.
offline.
We're offline again. All right. Well, we can always come back to Viper 6. Let's just keep talking. What the heck? It's just like.
You come back now.
Here's another guy.
Say sorry to people that.
Sorry, everybody.
your
We're
internet
having a
not
really
good.
spotty internet connection, and we got a lot of retards on the highway. Here's another one, Viper. This
Oh,
guy wants to
man.
get killed. Look at him. Oh, we're gonna have some great footage for Viper. We just got two idiots that are trying to take out us and themselves. Here comes another one.
DJ said he made live. He made the live. He did the live stream. He said.
Oh, right on. We didn't see it. We didn't know about it. When did you do that? Today? Hey DJ, if you're looking, to check out other really great channels. He's a guy. He does segments called "Worst Drivers of Calgary," and they're just kind of really short little clips. But he's got quite a following, and they're very entertaining. He
DJ
tries to-
said, I'm here, your biggest fan.
All right, thanks, DJ. Appreciate that, man. DJ Matter, everybody. He's started his own channel on YouTube, and he's a really nice guy. And we've been working with him and each other, and see if we can grow together on this platform and have some fun while we're doing it. That's the main goal for me. Just have some fun. Really starting to enjoy YouTube and checking out different ways of connecting with the community, and always watching other people's ideas and how they made their films, and the kind of platforms they use, like live stream, I say niche,
You back.
but I don't know.
You back on live stream.
You say tomato, I say tomato, I say mustache, my wife says mukdak. So as long then coming back, I don't know what we'll have to do. It was the same problem before. You did a live stream when we were out there, didn't you?